Back in Generation 2, shiny Pokemon were introduced. A Pokemon being shiny has no effect on the stats, but it's pretty nice bragging rights, and there are some really awesome shiny Pokemon, and some absolutely awful shiny Pokemon. So with the Crown Tundra DLC coming out, and it's been out for a little bit now, it looks like all the Gen 8 Pokemon are finally released, unless they just decide to surprise us and I have to remake my entire list, so yeah! But I feel like I'm honestly safe enough to make a top 10 list going over the best shiny Pokemon from Generation 8. So of course, as always, it's my opinion. If you disagree, well, let me know in the comments about how it feels to just be wrong. Alright, we are going to start off our list with a honorable mention, or 3 to be specific. We've got Galarian, Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres. So when I was looking at the list of shiny Generation 8 Pokemon coming up with like the list, I was really mixed on putting these 3 on the list since their shiny forms are just the colors of the Kanto trio. And not to mention they're shiny locked, so it's not even possible to get them shiny anyways. But I mean, they look really nice. I don't know, I kind of like the new designs, but they look like the old Kanto Pokemon. I think it's kind of neat. It's like lazy but neat at the same time, except Zapdos just straight up looks like Zapdos. If I did have to pick a winner between the 3 though, I'm probably going with Galarian Articuno, honestly. Okay, kicking off our list properly at number 10, we have Corviknight. So Corviknight is already one of the cooler looking Gen 8 Pokemon, but hey, it gets the added bonus of having a pretty cool shiny. I actually debated on having Corviknight on this list because I actually like regular Corviknight more, but shiny Corviknight does look pretty cool, so he gets to sneak away with the number 10 spot on the list. One of my favorite Galarian forms that was introduced is Ponyta. I was really excited to see what Rapidash would look like when I saw Ponyta. Little did I know it kind of sucks so hard they actually decided to try and redesign it. But Ponyta is actually adorable and just makes me want to go buy cotton candy and just feel the diabetes consume me. Like, Kanto Ponyta has a really cool shiny with the blue flames, so I'm happy they kept that tradition going with like giving Galarian Ponyta a really cool shiny. Changing like the pinkish purple color to like that pale yellow, it actually goes really well with kind of like that greenish color on the mane and its tail. And honestly, it's one that I kind of want to shiny hunt in the future. Alright, coming in at number 8, we have Thievul. So, one of the Pokemon I was looking forward to using the most when I first did my playthrough of Pokemon Shield was Thievul. Like, he just looks so awesome! Of course, I quickly found out he kind of sucks, but hey, at least he still looks cool. Now, his shiny form is kind of the same, like, silverish gray color that Corviknight has, but Thievul ranks a bit higher on the list because honestly the blue with the silver is just, it's a really nice color scheme they have going on for it. Alright, so for number 7, let me preface this with saying that there are some ugly shiny Pokemon, but honestly the worst of that bunch are just the lazy ones. Like the ones where the color hardly even changes at all. Game Freak's changed shiny Pokemon colors before, even without it being tied to a new form, like how Mega Gengar was. One example I've got is Rapidash that I actually just recently found out that they changed, because it used to have like that gray... I was always kind of disappointed. You had shiny Ponyta with the nice blue flames, and then you had Rapidash, which had the gray flames, which was okay. It didn't look bad, but I just thought the blue flames looked cooler on Ponyta. And they've actually, like, merged them. I just found out about that, like, a week ago before, like, me recording this. And Rapidash now has, like, purple-gray flames, and it's pretty damn cool. However, Mr. Rime is the one exception I have to that laziness rule, because it actually fits it perfectly. Like, look at Mr. Rime. And you see the cane, the big mustache, the bowler hat, and you can see they're going for like an old-timey, kind of like circus-like design. But just that old-timey vibe they give off with Mr. Rime makes me actually really appreciate the fact that his shiny, it's not black and white, but it has like that like toned-down saturation, like kind of grayish hue you see back when color TVs were becoming a thing. Not that I would know anything about that time. I'm not that old, alright, guys. I only have 4 gray hairs, damn it. At number 6, we've got Dragapult. Now, I'll give Game Freak some credit. The dragon of each generation usually has, like, a pretty cool design, and Dragapult, like, it's no exception to that rule. Like, Dragon Ghost is just a pretty cool typing in general. But I have to say, I do appreciate, like, his tail vanishing near the tip, because, you know, he's a ghost, so... yeah. But it probably comes as no surprise that Dragapult even made this list. I'd be surprised if this guy wasn't somewhere on, like, everybody's top 10 lists. But, like, the red and yellow and blue turning into yellow, silver, and blue, it's just a nice touch. Now, hopefully, Dragapult doesn't get mistreated like certain other dragon-type Pokemon, because it's a really damn cool Pokemon. Alright, number 5, we've got Inteleon. Now, I'm going to be honest, I don't really care for Inteleon's design. I don't think it's bad by any means, it's just not as good as the other 2 starters. However, where it completely crushes Cinderace and Rillaboom is in the shiny department. Rillaboom shiny isn't really even that great. And Cinderace, it's not bad, but I prefer regular Cinderace more. But Inteleon going from the lead actor in Shark Tale to this? Like, the shiny's clean! Do I really need to say anything else? If you don't like shiny Inteleon, you're just wrong. Alright, number 4, we've got Alcremie. Now, Alcremie is a pretty unique Pokemon in that it has multiple color schemes depending on how you evolve it. It also has multiple shiny forms, where the base color is going to be the same, but the eyes and the hair or frosting decorations change colors. If I had to pick a favorite among the forms, though, I'd probably have to go with the red or blue one. But either way, Alcremie just has like a really nice shiny with the gray and white color, as opposed to that usual bright yellowish color. I just think it's a nice contrast. Alright, number 3, we've got Orbeetle. We're in the top 3, and starting us off is the Ladybug. Honestly, there's not too much to say about it. He's an alien ladybug thing. But you'd be hard-pressed to find anyone who tries to say that Orbeetle going from red to purple to mostly like a light purple isn't just one of the cleanest-looking shiny Pokemon in Gen 8. His Gigantamax shiny is pretty damn awesome too, but that's a video for another time. Alright, at number 2, we've got Zamazenta. So taking our number 2 spot is Zamazenta. Honestly, Zacian's shiny is really cool. And I actually went back and forth on these two for a good while, but in the end, I honestly decided, I just thought the pink, red, and white just kind of flowed together a bit better. But honestly, if you felt Zacian looked cooler, you wouldn't hear an argument from me other than it's my list and I'm gonna do what I want. Fortunately, the shiny forms for Zamazenta and Zacian aren't available either, but if there's ever a day where they do event for them, you better believe I am jumping in on that one. Alright, and number 1, the one spot where everybody wants their favorite shiny Pokemon to be so that they can feel validated that there's a video that exists where they have the same opinion as you. Or people are just going to be really mad because I'm at number 1 and I didn't have Alcremie at number 1 when that's your favorite. I don't know. But in my number 1 spot, we have Grapploct. Now, I'm not sure what the popular opinion is of Grapploct, but I think he's one of just the cooler looking Generation 8 Pokemon in general. Like, this dude just looks like he is ready to throw down at any time, which is backed up by the fact that he will chase you down if you get too close. He's not very fast, but all we have to do is look at Japan for 3 seconds to understand the long-term side effects of getting caught in the tentacles. Honestly, jokes aside, try to tell me that this red and white combo on Grapploct isn't one of the cleanest looking shiny forms you have ever seen. He already has kind of like this masked wrestler vibe going on for him, but the red and white makes him give off kind of more like a luchador vibe. But honestly, easily my favorite. Going through this list, I already knew number 1 was Grapploct. When I first saw it, I was like, that is a shiny. I love it, I love it, I love it. Grapploct is my favorite Generation 8 shiny Pokemon. By far. Alright guys, that was my top 10 favorite Generation 8 shiny Pokemon. If you agree with some or disagree, that's totally fine. Let me know in the comments. Also, let me know if you'd like any other top 10 lists. Like, there's 7 more generations of shiny Pokemon I could tackle, and there's also the Gigantamax forms, and literally any other top 10 thing that you might want to see from me. Well, either way though, I hope you all have a great day. From Zuri the Elysian Lemur, I'm Dusty Mill. Bye everybody.